Welcome to this week's projects. And today's lesson we are actually going to get into doing some regions, extrude, and solid modeling. And we're actually going to put this into a layout in print. Now, last week you worked with solid modeling, and when you came over here you were actually in solids. You were using boxes, cylinders, things of that sort. I get my software to work here. You're using all these different types of tools. This week, more or less, what they're talking about is doing regions and using the extrude or the press and pull. And I want to show you how to use some of those here today. First thing you got to do is, if you want to draw a region, is you can actually go in here and draw something up from a side view, a profile shot of it. And after you get that profile, you have to put it into a polyline. Now, to put it into a polyline, you type in PE, enter, and just select. A polyline edit is you can do different things with it, and it's asking you what line do you want to work with. Well, when I click on this, this is a line. This is not a polyline, but it asks me, do you want to turn it into one? And Y is for yes. So hit enter, and click your join button, and then you go here and join all of it up. After you join it, right click to enter, and now you can go in there and click on it and see how it's all one piece. Now you can use these different tools. I'm going to take and orbit that just a little bit. You can come in here and hit press and pull, and you can grab the part, and then you can just pull it to whatever length, or you can type in maybe 2 inches or something like that. And just like that, you got the depth to it, or the Z-axis. Now, I want to undo that. That's how you use the press and pull. It's really simple. You need to try that. Also, I want to change this to a 3D look. Or you can use extrude. On the extrude, you just click on your profile and right click to enter, and again it works just like press and pull, and you just type in what your depth is in Z. So you want 3 this time, hit enter. So that's more or less what this chapter is talking about, using things like that as far as the regions and using the extrude. Now I want to show you something else. Now you can use all these other tools with it, like the cylinder, the box, the cone. You can use all that stuff together, but this extrude, you have a loft, a revolve. We're going to get into revolve a little bit more in the next chapter, and I'll show you a little bit about loft and sweep, but you can use all these tools together to make a solid. So now we've got a solid piece right here. Now you can come over here into your layout. Now click on your layout, and you see you've always been used to using a viewport, and you can still use viewports. Now it'll show you in your textbook how to go about using your viewport to print with, but I want to show you a new technology that AutoCAD incorporated into their software that makes this a lot easier. Now you guys, I'm sure at this point you're pretty familiar with multi-view orthographics, and top, front, right side, left, back, in all 6 views of that. Typically we use top, front, and right side in most cases, unless you don't need all 3 of those. Sometimes you can get by with 1 or 2 views, but I want to show you how to put them on there and be able to get those orthographic views without having to project them and do it all manually like you had to in using AutoCAD 2D. The first thing you do is go up here into Layout, click on Layout, and if you've ever used Inventor or another Autodesk product like that, it's kind of the same process. You have what's called a base view. You click on base view, and we're going to bring it from all. You can actually bring one in from Inventor too, but I want to bring it in from AutoCAD from the model space. And check this out. It'll come in. As you can see, it came in, and I can come over here. Current top. I can use that as my front view. Now, right here's your scale, and I want to be 1:1 on this. That's good. I'll click it right there, and the beauty of it is hit OK on that, and see how you can transfer that up. Enter. Check that out. See how it automatically projected up from my front view, my top view. And now I can come over here to get my right side view if I want it, and just go to projected. I can grab that and bring it over here, right click, enter, and it's in there. And if you'll click on this one and right click and go to, or actually come up here and edit to the view, you can do them in, right now you want to use visible and hidden lines. Now none of this is showing any hidden, but I want to put one in there just for your viewing. I want to grab this and pull this over here. Now see, this one, the front is the first one I brought in, so it's going to be your main one. Everything, it's going to be the parent view, and the rest of them, like this one's projected off the parent view, and it's going to follow wherever you go, take that. But now I want to do a project. I want to put a left side view just so that you can see how it puts in the hidden lines for you. Pretty sweet. So it's very rare that you ever put a top, front, and left side. Most of the time it's right side, but also I'd go in there and do a base view, and I want to do hit current, and you see that right there. This is what it looks like in the model space, so I want to put it in an isometric view. Move it however you want it to go. That view looks okay. And I'm going back over here and to my layout. And I want to hit my base view, and I want to use the current view at the main top. And I want to turn this from hidden to shade it with visible lines. And if this scale's not what you want, you know, if you want to use just regular scales like 1:1, 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, or 2:1, something like that, you have to add them in your model space by customizing. But anyways, you click right there, enter, and you've got yourself a an isometric view here, or a 3D view. It's just a little bit off isometric. It's pretty close. But if I want to edit this and make it solid, just hit edit to view, come up here and change it from hidden lines to shade it with lines, and it looks like that. That's perfect. So of course here's your top, front, and there's the left side. But to be honest with you, it'd been better off I'd have been top, front, and right side and put this in the right upper hand corner. But it's really fast. It's a really effective way of doing things. A lot more efficient than what we've done before in 2D. And you can go in here and you can put your dimensions. It's pretty sweet.